would come on here and share one of my most asked about projects, which is the barn door that you see behind me. This was a DIY project that my dad helped me to create, and I'm going to take you through the steps we took in making it. So first off, I want to start by saying that I did search a long time to try and find a particular style of barn door that I was looking for, but I just couldn't find exactly what I wanted, so that is when I decided to try and create my own. The first thing I did was measure my doorway to figure out what size of door I needed. So I decided on this door, which I found online at homedepot.com. It was exactly the length and the width that I needed, and I figured it would be perfect for placing a mirror inside the frame. Once I received this door, I then decided on the hardware and the handle that I was going to use, and I ordered those too. Once we received everything, the door was painted white. It just comes primed, and then holes were drilled so that we could attach the hardware. Then we attached the hardware at the top of the door where the door would be hung from the rail. We cut a slit in the bottom of the door for the door to fit in the floor guide, which comes with the hardware kit. Next, after cutting and painting a piece of plywood white, we fastened it to the wall behind the track in order for everything to be fastened securely to the wall. The track was then attached to the piece of plywood. The track that I used came in 2 pieces that fit together in the middle and was attached with 6 bolts. The door was then hung on the track and the handle was added. We used cement screws to screw in the floor guide, which keeps the door from swinging and hitting the wall. The next thing I did was contact a local glass shop, and I ordered a custom cut mirror that would fit inside this door. Once they came and installed the mirror, we left it to sit there for 24 hours. I used 1 3/4 inch trim to create a frame around the mirror and close up any gaps. We used Quick Seal Plus for applying the trim. At this point, I was very pleased with how the door was looking, and I actually was considering just leaving it like this. But I had seen another design that I couldn't get out of my mind, so I wanted to recreate that type of style. This was definitely the most tricky part of the whole project. My dad decided that it would be best if we laid out the pattern that I wanted using pieces of tape so that the trim could be cut accordingly. Using a thin piece of wood, we measured and taped out the inside width and length of the door, and then began cutting and taping down the pieces of trim that would lay on top of the mirror. Using the same Quick Seal Plus adhesive, my dad started applying the pieces of trim one by one to the mirror until they were all up and taped on. We let the adhesive dry for at least 24 hours before removing the tape. I finally had the barn door of my dreams, and I couldn't be happier with the result. It does take a long time to complete, and it took us probably 2 or 3 months in all between designing it, planning it out, and finishing it. But all in all, it was so worth it. And the best thing was, I didn't have to spend thousands of dollars to get a custom-made barn door like this one. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope it even inspires you to create your own DIY barn door. Comment in the section below and let me know what you think.